Hello, everybody, and welcome back to RWBY!
Yay!
Oh my god, that was terrible. Anyway, so hi, I'm Kat.
I'm dead.
I've seen all of RWBY so
I have
far.
seen none.
She has seen up to volume
Up till
3.
this episode.
You lied. You just lied.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though.
Yes. So we are sisters. If you guys don't know, we do a bunch of reactions here on the YouTubes, the Patreon, and AAOG.com. And if you don't know, at AAOG.com, we are doing a lot of other fun stuff that are coming up for a lot of creatives. So if you are a creator and you want to be interviewed or anything like that, just let us know, because we like being able to support other creators. We just talked about that last episode. You want to hear more about independent media, feel free to just watch the special or short, whatever you call it. Anyway, so if you haven't, be sure to watch the other playlist of RWBY content that we have on the channel for you. We'll also put that in the description. If you're a Kamen Rider fan or an anime fan, we have a lot of that stuff over on our Patreon. So be sure to check it out there. We also have merch if you want to support us. And tell people, if you want to wear the All Ages of Geek dice and let people know. If they say, what's that? All you got to say, hey, it's a geek culture independent media that wants to be able to support other people as much as possible. Yeah. With all different voices out there, because we have all a voice and we have all different things to be able to say about whether it comes to geek culture, writing, anything in general. So
all the things.
So we just want to let you know that Volume 4 is my favorite volume out of RWBY. So I'm very looking forward to her reactions, because there's a lot of pressure on her.
I'm very nervous because not only is she watching me, but I don't know what's going to happen here. But I feel like she's going to be mad if I don't agree with her on one thing.
I will look at I'm
scared.
I will look at the camera, as you guys know.
I'm scared because I hate when people know things that are coming. And especially because this is her favorite volume. I know there's some stuff coming, and I don't know what's going to happen. And she's going to be staring at the camera, and I'm going to be like, oh, great.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll look at the camera. I'll let you guys know. It's like, you know what's coming, but she doesn't. So. She knows, like, when there's, like, a vibe of feeling that something's definitely coming up, she'll be like, okay, there's something. It's like, maybe. I'm not going to say anything. This is the rule. I will only answer generic questions.
I'm still going to ask questions, though.
I want to thank Kai for saying this, because it's like, I'm kind of in the way saying, like, oh my god, I'm going to talk around this, and did my best to talk around it. Spoiled a few things, shall we say, the redheads. I literally spoiled that in the process of when it was happening. I was like, what is wrong with me? So I've learned, as we took this the reason there was a break is because we are moving again, and then all this other stuff had to happen. So RWBY will be back also on Patreon, and a lot of the fun stuff is there as well. But like, it's going to be back on the channel, hopefully weekly, right? Yeah, weekly. But anyway, guys, let's just jump back into this, because I'm really excited to see her reactions, and I know there's a lot of fun stuff. I know what's happening in the first half of it, so yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's go.
This looks dark.
Oh, just
is that blood?
Just get ready.
Is it blood? Or is that just what the fuck is that? Excuse me. What the hell is that? Is that a person? No, it's not a person.
It's not a person.
Hi.
It is.
Grim.
Yeah.
They look so cool.
Look at that animation.
Hi, how are you doing?
Look at you, beauty queen. Look at you.
Was it just born, or was it just bathing? You can't answer that.
I mean, they are kind of like Grim pools, so you could say they're just having a nice little beach party.
The
pool, it's like spring break for them, maybe, They're just hanging by the pool.
It's the frat.
Yeah, the Grim frat. Or the
one
in hot springs.
Look at all walking.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Where are we?
You'll see.
Demon world.
Do you remember anything
at the end?
Yeah.
I think we're there at the end.
Do you remember a specific character?
The narrator.
Do you remember her? How it ended.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this her house?
Well, we're about to see. Look how beautiful that is.
Oh, shit.
They're like, well, okay. So we're here now.
I love how it starts with the villains.
Exactly. Oh, no.
RWBY.
Pause. Come on, RWBY. There you go.
Sleepy. Oh, hi.
This is also why it's my favorites, because it focuses heavily on the villains.
Oh, wait, really? Yeah.
Please keep your posse.
Guess whose voice that is?
Who?
You hear that?
Him.
Silence. I have the mind to thank the little girl.
I don't know.
who rescued you.
Should I know?
It's one of your favorite characters.
From what show?
Nothing. Dragon Ball. It's Piccolo.
No way!
You got a Orochimaru.
Yeah, that's Orochimaru. These are all villains?
Mm-hmm. It's like they're going for like the whole villain roundtable
Oh
thing.
no.
Yeah.
What?
Well, remember what happened to her, right?
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
She can't talk anymore?
Yes, sir.
Pathetic. Why did you lie?
Da-na-na-na.
Is this narrator? Hi, ma'am. Yeah.
The queen has arrived.
That hair I don't know.
Where she is in all her glory.
Now is she human or
I
is
can't
she
say
human
anything.
gone like
I can't
alien?
say I can't say anything.
She trans
At all.
Okay.
At all. Don't. It's like it's good to question, but just let it play out.
Watts. Hi, Watts.
You find
my God.
such malignance necessary?
Like sit.
I apologize. I'm not particular.
It's the Eisen table.
Oh my god, I love it. Why is that chair missing though?
Then
Do we
I
have all our
see
villains here?
recently cruelty towards a Cinder. She's become our fall maiden, destroyed Beacon Tower, and most importantly, killed dear Oscar.
So he's confirmed dead?
I'm not saying anything.
So I'm curious. To what
She has like
stands
literally the
do
perfect
you
voice.
Mm-hmm.
Who's missing? Oh, there's two people missing.
The girl with the silver eyes. Yes.
Yes.
We dealt with that kind before.
My voice is so
You're
low.
so low.
Novice was able to best one of us. I thought exactly. Even without her new power, it should have been effortless.
It is because of the maiden's
Can you hear it
power.
now?
Yes. Yes.
Make no mistake, Cinder. You hold the key to all victory. But your newfound strength brings with it a crippling weakness.
Oof.
Which is why you will remain by my side as we continue your treatment.
Nah. She can't talk?
You also.
Dr. Watts,
She said she's continuing treatment.
you are to take Cinder's place and meet with our
Oh,
opponent
great.
in Mistral.
Very good.
Oh, you say doctor? He's a doctor?
Tyrion, I want you to continue
Tyrion?
to the spring
Yeah.
maiden.
Gladly.
And Hazel. I'll send
Hazel.
you to the leader of the White
Hey,
Hand.
Hazel.
Get some Nutella, like a hazelnut spread.
Hazelnut spread.
And will continue to prove loyal. Ensure that Sienna Khan feels the same.
So who's that?
His voice is. I didn't realize how low it actually is.
Is she whispering? Can she?
She can hardly talk as of right now.
Oh my god.
Speak, child.
She's like,
She wants to know. What about the girl?
What about her? Seems to me like this is Cinder's problem, not ours.
Oh,
the
angst.
extreme angst.
I love how we have the villains here.
Uh huh.
Yes, my lady.
Spring can wait.
Ew.
Did this to Cinder.
There's always one.
And bring her to me.
Okay.
Because of your efforts, Beacon has fallen.
Because of your efforts, yes.
Haven will be next.
I would love just a spin-off, but like funny things happening with them,
them,
like a
yeah.
sitcom. I like Cinder's hair like this much better. Because of her eye.
Yeah. Oh.
And, you know, he's
Oh. Who are you? You're so
best
cute.
boy.
He is so cute.
I say nothing.
Is he dreaming? Oh no. What does that mean? Was he dreaming about
I
that?
don't know. Why is it pausing out here?
Are you one of them? He's so cute. Why was that so dramatic? Why was that so dramatic?
Working on the fields on the farm.
All right, I've seen 86. Is there something wrong with his neck? Who are you? Are you just a farmer boy? He is so cute.
His little
He's
freckles.
so cute.
Uh-huh.
What's your name? Is it Farming Simulator now?
Please.
Where's the cow?
Ruby's a farming simulator. His eyes are just closed.
You live alone? How old are you?
No.
Do you family? That looks
Harvest
so
Moon.
good.
This is just Harvest
The
Moon.
animation's so cool.
Like, he would be a character on Harvest Moon.
He would.
Or
Like the
Factory
MC.
Frontier. Yeah.
He's harem boy.
If you know, you know.
Wait, was he having that dream?
You'll see. Again, it's first episode. Oh, look how beautiful this is.
Oh no.
Junior isn't a color.
Well,
How can I be more clear?
stop.
2, 3. That's more than 1.
Ruby with her objective. Wouldn't that make her the leader?
Guys.
We need to focus.
I love that. She's so cute.
Also, do you notice anything about Ren?
His gloves.
He had a glow up.
Yeah.
He had a glow. Everyone in the fandom is always like, Ren, my guy. How I fell. Of course she'd like run into some kind of like
Yeah.
golem.
Why are they always falling on trees on the show?
I know. Well, it's like Naruto.
Yeah.
Let's get that thing off.
Don't forget me.
Yeah, I love her.
We need to draw his attention away from Ruby.
God. Yes.
Ow.
I like how it's pink.
Uh-huh. Oh, she is on brand. I was like, you guys put a golem into a freaking forest. Yes.
He looks so cute.
Right?
Getting closer. My blades don't hurt him.
What did he
My
say?
blades don't hurt him!
Oh, I thought you said please don't hurt him. I was like, sir.
Those are my pet now!
I mean, it is cute, but. God. Fly away.
Always.
Wait, where did she come from?
Who, Nora?
Yeah.
She was. Oh,
Oh.
no.
You're the strategist.
They're the strategist.
Dies. Oh no.
Nora, stop.
I love her. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense she has a hammer.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. Nah. Oh my god.
Yes.
Dude, what are you doing?
Hey, be careful.
Oh! Oh my god. Oh
He
my god, that
needs
must
a
have
win.
hurt.
I feel so bad for him. He's so cute. Oh no.
Hi there.
Oh, that is cool. Uh-oh.
But see how this starts with action?
Yeah. Oh, it's a tree.
Yes, yep. It's on the tree! Aww.
That's a meme.
It's like,
That's a
he's like,
meme.
yes, and then, oh no!
Ah.
Put out the fire!
Why is it pausing?
Okay, how do we do this? His body is too thick to break through. It doesn't care about its body.
Her obsession with limbs and breaking legs,
I love
like,
her.
Knocked all of its limbs off at once and went for the... Guys, I got it! We did it! Hard!
Wow.
Is that it?
see, even like the zooms that follow them,
Yeah.
like,
Keep us from its face. If we kill the limbs, we'll have a shot to kill the whole thing.
Alright. Come on, team. Let's
No.
do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
No.
right, left.
Wait, so he doesn't fight at all anymore?
you'll see.
Try a new upgrade.
I don't know.
Right.
Ow! Yes. Oh.
Haha.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, so it just possessed it?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Oh, that is cool.
Yep.
That's
Good
concerning,
aim.
though.
Oh, there's a lot of Grim. You're gonna be like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
Another victory for Team Junior.
Team Junior.
He's so cute.
Alright, okay. Ren, I think you're onto something. She's not sounding good.
It just doesn't sound great anymore.
Kat Tat.
Just
Oh, hi.
doing our job
Again,
here.
some of my favorite things is when people go on mini quests, and what they're doing is going to villages to help people.
Oh.
Well, we are on our way to Mistral. You can always come along with us if you don't feel
Aw.
safe.
I take it you're not from these parts. Anima is a large continent. Afraid our people would never survive the long travel.
Oh.
Maybe
Horse.
safer in the kingdoms. But we prefer our way.
Aw.
I just wish we could.
That's amazing that they stay and remain there despite all that's going on.
This arrangement is more than sufficient.
Aw. That's.
There you go.
Oh my god, who are you?
It's gonna be heavier than you used to.
Uh-oh.
You'll thank me the next time you go up against a set of claws.
Is he gonna be able to carry it?
I don't know what to say.
Oh.
Don't gotta say anything. Just put it on.
Oh no.
I'll go get the rest.
Oh.
So, what are you waiting for?
Oh, right.
He's so cute. I know.
Guess I was gonna grow out of it eventually.
Oh.
Sign of progress.
Sign of progress. He's so
Yes.
cute. He's so cute. What? Why are you laughing?
What is it?
What is that?
What? Stop.
My hoodie? I already had this.
He's so precious.
This entire time.
And he fights.
It's Pumpkin Pete. Oh, from the cereal?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
50! His eyes! He's so woo.
Oh my god, Herbie.
50!
He's so
He's, you don't look about him, he's so honest.
Out of everything.
Oh, he's just a kid at heart.
Can't have a huntsman without his weapon. Make all the modifications you asked for.
Hmm.
No.
That was some fine metal you brought me. Accents the white nicely. Where'd you get it from?
Oh no.
Yeah, do you notice anything? Do you
Stop.
notice anything?
Stop.
Do you notice anything?
No.
Uh-huh.
My friend.
Stop.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, there's a lot that goes into that.
No. Oh.
See, like, even the red.
Yeah.
Like how
Stop.
she, yeah. Look at, he's like carrying Pyrrha with him.
It cleans up all right, don't you think?
Yeah. He's funny. Oh. That's so sad.
It does.
I still think a grenade launcher would really well work together. Nothing's gonna stop
No.
Team Ranger now.
Team Ranger.
Junior.
Still not a color.
Doesn't matter what we're called.
No.
As long as we're together.
You kids sure you won't stick around? You've been real good to this town.
Sorry, but we've got another mission.
Mm.
Anticipated kind. No matter what.
We've heard
Right.
this village over has a working airship.
No way to know for sure. Scroll signals were bad enough out here when Beacon Tower was still up. Haven't heard from Shion Village in a while.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Food.
Check.
Food.
Water.
Check.
How I am.
Locked and loaded. She just company.
Oh no.
The map?
Oh, so.
Red's got it.
No, I don't. You have it.
Wait, what?
Guys, please tell me you're joking.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Guys!
Guys. Nope. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh, there's a lot.
Yes?
Pardon the interruption, Miss Sweet, but your father wishes to speak to you.
I know.
Thank you, Flame.
I'm concerned for her.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You can tell even the way
Oh,
she
wait,
was
the
sitting,
intro,
she doesn't want to be
intro.
there. Oh, it's the intro?
Yeah. See, there's spots that leave
Is
at
there
the
spoilers
end.
on the intro?
No, you're supposed to watch the intro anyway. But
Okay.
it's just gonna show you where everyone mainly is, and then. You know how he was like following
Yeah.
him, but yeah. Yeah, there's a
Oh my
lot.
god. Oh no. No.
So you're gonna get a lot more with Ty, because I know you were asking.
Yeah. Uh oh, that did not look good. Oh no.
Tell me it's not an anime when it's anime.
I know. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Yeah, it's like, you know how Naruto
Yeah.
stuff, but yeah. You're only up for speculation.
So anime.
Uh-huh.
That was such a
Yeah.
more subtle song than the last
Honestly,
intro.
that's the thing. Are you bored and need some new content?
I'm not sure what this ad is about, Katya.
Patreon. It's about Patreon.
What's Patreon?
Patreon is where you can access a lot of our content for hours and hours of entertainment.
What kind of content do you have?
Anime reactions.
Wow.
We have movie reactions.
Wow.
We have show reactions.
Wow.
And we have a lot of things in store for you.
Join today.
Again, like I said before, RWBY Volume 4 is going to focus on a lot of healing
Yeah.
and overcoming. And that's why it's my favorite volume, because it focuses mainly on that. And even that song, like a lot of the songs, not even just within this volume, they always talk about like keep moving forward.
Yeah.
You know, because here's the thing: if keep moving forward is like the brand, everything better be following. that.
Exactly.
You know.
So.
Oh, speaking of Brandon, what do you think about the new outfit?
They look so good.
Because everyone, if you noticed, like Jean was the only one that
Yeah.
didn't have anything
Oh,
yet, so that's
that's
why he got the upgrade.
sad.
It is very important.
Kira.
The reason he's holding on to this is because not only he wants her there, but
Yeah.
she was the one that taught him to fight.
I'm so glad that she's still mentioned, because I know some
Oh, yeah.
shows will kill off a character.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're just never mentioned again.
Yeah.
So I'm, as one of my favorite characters,
Exactly.
unfortunately,
Rest in peace.
I am so happy that they are mentioning her, especially in the first episode too.
Just get ready because she is mentioned a lot throughout the series, so you will not be disappointed with
Good.
that. Now, it's very important with Jean because there's something that happens in this volume, and you're gonna probably cry. That with Jean in general, where he is, because again, you know how they're all healing,
Yeah.
but with Jean, you're gonna notice it's hitting him really hard with Pure, as you probably
Yeah.
guessed already, because you saw his face. So the beauty of this
Also,
is
was that the cereal box that she was on? That, like,
Yeah.
the sweater thing?
Yeah.
That makes it even sadder!
He had that
I know, because he
before.
was, like,
Exactly.
that's so sad.
his entire life right now is just like carrying out her memory, and it's like to him, it's like she was the one that taught him to fight.
Yeah.
And the importance, and you've noticed like he's having, you see like the
Yeah,
red and everything.
yeah.
He is literally carrying her out.
Her,
And what I
yeah.
like, this is so natural how they did this, and this is how people should be. They are not judging him.
Yeah.
They didn't say anything,
Yeah.
and they all just had a moment of
They don't
silence for
question
her
it, yeah.
because they too are having and dealing with their own struggles. Which
How
we're
long has
also
it
gonna see.
been since,
A few.
like, a few days?
I could be wrong. A few
Or
months, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, but you're gonna see. I think it's been a few months, honestly, because you're gonna see next few episodes, what everyone's been up
Yeah.
to. But just seeing that Jean is carrying out her memory, that is beautiful. To me, it's like it's one of the most beautiful things that you could do for someone.
Yeah.
But it's like it's not even just him wearing her stuff. It's like there is a symbolic behind this, which is she taught him how to
Yeah,
fight.
so he's fighting with her still.
Exactly, and it's like as if he cannot fight without her because she's the one that gave him strength.
Yeah.
And it's like, in a way, it's kind of in a way like if you wear a necklace from somebody
Yeah,
and it gives
exactly.
you strength, or you keep a picture from somebody and it gives you strength, or if you watch Anohana. Exactly.
Yeah.
So we did watch Anohana, so check it
Yeah.
out on Patreon. But the thing is when it comes to Jean, he's mourning. They're all mourning.
So sad. But it hits him worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see why and how, and it's just, oh my god. But all of them are mourning. Now, I can kind of talk about this. I don't think this is much of a spoiler. This is more just about RWBY. I know I mentioned it last reaction. So RWBY is also going through her own struggles. But did you notice something when they were saying with who's the leader, who's this?
Yeah, she looked upset.
As a leader, okay, RWBY, this is my philosophy on this, because a lot of people made this chart, and they sent me this chart of saying, like, what gives a character motivation, how they change.
Yeah.
Like, there's this whole thing where it, like, kind of describes a character for when they're on this journey of life, you know?
Yeah.
Like, every character has this specific chart where they're, like, the center, and then what's going to make them change. Every single character that you know from Team RWBY is going to have a change from here, and then they're not going to be the same person. Yeah. And people complain that RWBY never has that within this volume. My philosophy on this is the fact that RWBY is acting out as this leader. She is acting out as somebody that cannot show this form of an emotion, because if she breaks, the team breaks. And she knows by traveling with them, Pyrrha died. Yeah. She was close with Pyrrha, but not like that.
So someone has to be like the rock of the group.
Exactly.
And especially if she is like the leader character, it's like it's important for her. Maybe you'll see it. You probably know more than I do, obviously. Yeah. But maybe in the future she'll have some type of break, like something will happen that reminds her of everything that happened in the last few volumes, and then she'll break. Yeah. But I don't know. And
it's also because RWBY's struggling with, with what happened
everything
with Yang,
else that happened,
and then her leaving home. Yeah. So it's just the constant flow of, am I doing the right thing, and stress and everything else. And here's the thing. Every volume, your characters don't need to have
extreme development.
You know, like if this was a written novel, the whole entire volume, yeah, you may want to see like some change here and there. But if they're a character like RWBY, where it's like you know that she's going to show her emotions later on, like she's very excitable and everything else that happens with her, it's like you know how RWBY is. She doesn't necessarily need to have a complete change compared to everybody else. Because if you view everybody else, they more so needed to change than her. You know, she may be like MC, but again, I don't consider RWBY MC.
They're all like MC.
It's like Natsu from Fairy Tail being the brand, and Lucy being the MC. The MC. And that's my view on it. And it's like I just finished Fairy Tail, so I still have a lot of like filler movies and OVAs to do. But to me, with RWBY, is that she doesn't have to have this undergoing drama or extreme change in order for her to be compelling within this volume. And it's kind of good that they did this, because it's giving love to their other characters, which is then again proving that RWBY is not MC.
Also, if they all had character development in one volume, it
would not feel natural.
What's the next volume going to be
exactly.
Because you don't want to like give, like Naruto is like a perfect example of like, you'll see some characters developing in like the first few like episodes, but not till like episode 300 will you see other characters like having character development. So it's like you want to spread it out in the story, because then by the time it's like by the time you're on like volume like 6 or 7, it's like how are your characters going to change if they all changed in 4?
Yeah, and it's like giving Naruto. It's like, if you've seen it, look at Sasuke. Yeah. Like the truth came out in a few episodes, but then it's like, when did he truly? You know? So it's like seeing the different views of how like these characters are working. Like it doesn't, to me, you don't have to have change all the time. You don't have to. You want to get comfortable with your characters enough to give them that type of change. You know, a perfect example is also if you guys have ever seen Gilmore Girls, which we've watched over 100 million times. Man. And if somebody does recommend it on Patreon, we will love you. But with Gilmore Girls, it's like, why it's such a brilliant show is because they can stick on a subject about a shirt and make it interesting as much as a compelling fight within a shonen. Yeah. And the reason is because you feel like you're in that moment. You feel like you're there in Connecticut with them and, dealing with this type of stuff and kind of overcoming things that the characters overcome and getting pissed off at a lot of characters for the simple mistakes that they make that you just want to hit them over the head. But I just feel like with RWBY, it does something similar where it will stay on a topic and then it will not stretch it out, but it will make it well enough where you're in that immersive moment, even if it's simple. Like Jean saying, like, oh, I did 50.
Yeah.
You know, oh, I did this. That was a compelling moment. Like, you need those moments in your story. You need to be able to have a structure between action, drama, comedy, and then the normal slice of life stuff. And RWBY is the perfect example.
Yeah.
RWBY is literally, if you wanted to give a presentation about writing, use RWBY, use Critical Role, use Vox. You know, same thing with this though. Is like, you see how this is kind of like a D&D right now.
Yeah.
They're traveling, they're doing mini quests. It's beautiful. Like, I have always, because I've been a big Zelda fan my whole entire life, and the reason I love when characters do their whole quest and goes from this to that is because of Zelda.
Yeah.
So, similarity enough, RWBY's doing the same thing where it's like, you unlocked an achievement.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think of Farmer Boy?
Somehow there's a connection to the villains.
Okay.
I don't know if he's like memory loss and like he is like somehow like
The villain?
not or a villain or like related to a villain,
Okay.
and like he has these memories. I don't know if that was like a dream he was having about them because it was like the transition. I don't know, but he has some connection to the villains. I don't know who he is. To me it seemed like he was alone, but you were saying he wasn't. So I don't know
think
if
he's with his aunt.
Yeah,
Correct
so
me if
I don't
I'm wrong.
know.
He is a character.
He's okay.
He's going to be on this volume, and then he's going to be in every volume going forward.
Okay.
But there's a lot to him. It's very complicated, and we'll get to it probably. I don't know if it's next episode. I think it's later on. I don't think we get to it next episode. I think next episode's Weiss. I could be completely wrong. But we do get into who he is.
Yeah, he has some connection to the
there's
villains.
yeah,
100%.
It's like, I could give you that where it's like he's a connection to the plot. Like, there's a good kind of segue for him to be like, okay, he's a new character.
Yeah.
I just hope you like him because he's a bean.
Oh, he's so cute.
He is a bean. But I feel like now it's seeing how like they're traveling and everything, and they're still a mess. Everything else is they're trying to figure out their name and everything else. It's very how they are, their age level, you know? And you look at, you talked about before in the other video about like with Netflix and everything, Netflix doesn't really make teenagers. Like, that's things that they kind of like direct or produce or whatever. It's like, some do. There's some good shows on there, like, don't get me wrong, but like the majority of it is just buried under edginess, you know? And with this, I feel like this is, compared to some shows that come out, like, this is more believable how teenagers do act, because they are young adults. At the end of the day...
How old are they now?
I think RWBY's 15.
15, okay.
I think she's 15. I think a few months passed, and I think RWBY's birthday passed. I don't... Because, I mean, I think it's... No. Yeah, I think so, because it was snow. Wasn't there snow?
Yeah, there was snow on the list.
So her birthday's in fall.
Okay.
So I think it passed.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know when. So
okay.
let us know if she's 15 now, but give us ages and all that kind of stuff. You guys know what to do at this point. But yeah, I mean, overall, I really do you like it? Do you feel the vibe for it?
I'm very curious if Oz is dead. That is my biggest question right now. Are you actually dead?
Is because what she said?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you feel about the villains?
Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. I'm just curious if those two are there two other villains we're gonna meet.
No.
You can't say anything.
Say anything.
Because I was like they wouldn't sit there because they're not like high tier villains. So I'm like, there's
Did you
two
like
extra
them?
seats. Yeah.
Do you get the exact vibe?
Yeah.
Okay.
It reminds me of Aizen from Bleach.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like you get instead of like a round table, you get this like oval type table. Watts, very interesting character.
That's the doctor.
Yes, his story doesn't. I think it doesn't come until latest volume.
Okay.
I think I could be wrong. Well, you learn more about him as it goes. Like, I'm not gonna say anything, but it's like he does a lot of interesting things, specifically in volume 8. That's all I gotta say.
Concerning.
That's all I gotta say. And when it comes to Tyrion, I think you'll get the extreme vibe of who he is and what he's based on. You haven't seen much of him yet, but did you notice anything about him?
Which one's
any type
Tyrion's
of
which one?
Yeah.
Oh, the
Crazy.
Orochimaru one.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Do you notice anything about him? Body parts, anything?
I don't think.
Okay,
so.
we won't get into
He
it
had
yet.
a braid.
Okay, well, we'll get into it. We'll get into
Okay.
it. There's a really good fight with him,
Okay.
and all I can say is that you're going to be concerned about that fight.
Oh, no.
But it's way too soon.
No.
He is on this volume a lot. I think Watts is on a little bit, but it's more. I think Tyrion gets the big. Tyrion gets the big fight in this, right? Yeah.
I know.
And then Hazel, I think you'll really like him going forward.
Okay.
His story's not. He's majorly in volume 5. So the villains that you see here
Will stay.
Okay. So it's not going to be like on a lot of anime where it's like switch.
What's up with Cinder? So she can't talk? She's at treatment. So is it like treatment as in like the treatment is making her not talk.
Okay.
Or treatment as in we're trying to make you be able to talk. I feel like it's the first one. I don't know if you can answer that.
There's a lot of creepy things that are going to be going on with Cinder.
So they're probably doing something that's making her not.
Yeah, but no, because the thing is with Cinder, she got singed, basically. Remember what happened?
Yeah, no, I know, but it's like...
So she actually almost died.
Are they trying to help her with these treatments?
So...
You can't really answer that.
Her name... narrator, Salem. I think you already know.
I think so,
yeah, so her name's Salem. If I think I told you, I think we already said it, but it will come later on. That's not really like a spoiler or anything. It's just a name. But with Salem, you're going to see a lot of gaslighting and a lot of...
That's what I felt. That's the vibe I felt, because she was like... she's our hero.
Bad.
Like, she's... Like, I feel like there's going to be a relation with those two, because just the way she was talking to her at the table, where she was like, she's like the hero.
There's gaslighting, there's major manipulation, there is a lot of stuff that's going to make you uncomfortable, like, what the hell? Because if you go, because I know a lot of people don't like Cinder, but even so, with Salem, as much as, because Salem's such a good villain, and such a good, like, villain boss, so you're just like, oh my god, but it's like, the way she treats Cinder, you're like, that is just...
I didn't like the way she was talking to her.
Right? She's like, she's here, but then it's like, but we're going to do this. So it's like, kind of in a way, you need me. You need to survive with me. I'm going to provide this stuff for you, but you need me. Yeah. You know, and it's like, Cinder kind of knows, like, the position she's in right now, because she could basically die, but you'll see as it goes forward, Cinder's major backstory doesn't happen until Volume 8.
Okay.
So, but they were supposed to put that in Volume 5, supposedly. That's what I heard. I heard that her backstory was supposed to be in Volume 5. Which would have made sense if they didn't cut it there, because in Volume 8 just felt all over the place for that. Okay. Weird placement. But, like, I feel, I think you're really going to like it. The reason is because if you like, because I know you like Weiss too. Yeah. It focuses heavily on her family. Her father, you're finally going to get him, see him in his glory. No. No. Let's see. Blake, there's a lot to talk about. There's, like, a lot to discuss with that. Yang, a lot. As you saw. Yeah. Well, okay, what can you guess from the trailer? You saw Ruby. She's traveling with them, doing good deeds for villages. What do you think of Yang? Like, let's start with Yang.
From the trailer?
Yeah, from the trailer. That's the trailer. The intro.
Yeah. I'm assuming her dad's trying to, like, help her with her new arm. Okay. Like, if she's her, like, missing arm and everything. Okay. I'm assuming they're just training, and she's all, like, depressed.
Do you think there's going to be a lot of stuff going on with her, like, mentally?
Yeah, because she's not doing it. I mean, she is doing something. She's trying to, like, rehabilitate herself. I'm assuming that's where it's going to go, at least with the intro, that's what it looked like. But I feel like she likes to be out in the field, so it's going to be harder for her to, like, adapt to just being home all the time.
I mean, also with Yang, you know how protective she is of Ruby.
And that too. Everyone's gone. Everyone she cares about, like, basically. Not. I wouldn't say they all left her because they have work and stuff, but they did all leave her. In her mind, it's gonna feel like everyone left. Yeah,
and you saw from the beginning, like, Yang has been abandoned, like, by her mother, by everybody else. It's like she feels abandoned, and that is kind of discussed later on. But, like, I'm really excited about Yang, because I know you love Yang, and you know she studied, like, psychology and everything, so that she can get more, like, terminology and everything like that for what she's going through. It's a big focus, so we're gonna have, like, probably an hour discussion about it based on the episode. Blake, what do you think?
She's somewhere. Okay. She was with Sun in the intro. Is that just? I guess they're traveling together. Okay. At least what's.
Do you think she's, like, traveling, doing certain things, like?
Yeah. And, I mean, it looked like there was a fight at some point with, what's his name? I can't remember.
Oh, Adam? Yeah. Bitch Boy?
Yeah, Bitch Boy. Thank you.
I hate him.
So I don't know if they're going to meet up.
I can't wait for one scene. You know what's
I don't know if they're going to meet up on this volume and fight, maybe.
You'll see.
Something.
You'll see.
Maybe he'll try to convince her to
come back?
Yeah.
Okay, Weiss.
Family drama.
Do you think she's, like
yeah, they're just being groomed, basically.
Okay, yeah, like she's being held captive and everything. I cannot wait for you to meet her father, because he.
I already know who he is. I already know. He reminds me of the dad from Game of Thrones.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Perfect actor for him too.
Honestly,
I feel like he would be good cast if they did live action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Because it's like I just feel like when you meet him, you're just like, I swear to God.
I know exactly how he is. All those characters are written the same, but they're all beautiful in their own way.
You know Tyrion's dad. Yeah,
exactly.
That's why you were like, Tyrion. Yeah. By the way, okay, we got to get back into Game of Thrones, okay? So if you are hired here on Patreon and you want to recommend it, because it's been a while, because, like, someone recommended it and stopped recommending it, we definitely want to get back into it, because Tyrion is best boy. And when you said that, I was like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? But no, like, with the dad,
Like, that would be a good live action.
RWBY live action, let's talk
That'd be
about
interesting.
that.
I don't know. Some shows, I feel like they do well, but then other shows, I'm like...
I feel if it was, like, Rooster Teeth was on it, like, they were... No, like, not the character, but, like, kind of producing it and making sure... I think it would work. I feel like the way...
It's just so hard. Sometimes it's so hard when it's very shonen. Like, when their moves are very, like, in the sky, like, all that stuff. It's, it's very hard to
It's not like, which we still have to watch Dragon Ball Evolution, like...
I'm not going to say it will be like that, but it's, like, it's so... I feel like sometimes it kind of takes away from, like, the actual show.
Maybe it was
because you can't do as much with people, like, acting as you can with, like, actual animation.
I know, but I'm wondering if they ever would do it, like, maybe, like, a play or, like, a music... RWBY the musical. Let's make it happen.
Funny.
Let's make it happen! I want to see it. Put it out there in the universe. It'll happen.
Yeah.
But, like, that would be funny because it's, like, I don't even know who would focus on. Maybe just, like, their daily lives of Beacon. I mean, the thing is like, if this is where, because I feel like there's some like edgy shows that are kind of good, like, you know, this is what I like the like CW, you know, it's like CW shows like Supernatural, there's a lot of other ones, our mom loves that, like everything like that, we want to watch like Vampire Diaries, like stuff like that. That's the stuff we like drama there, but when you put it too much in like realistic stuff, you're just like, this isn't realistic, that's not how you handle a problem. But I feel like if they were to make an edgy RWBY, but then make it in like the daily lives of the RWBY girls,
like if they did it where it was like a more diary on school, like on school,
yeah, Beacon Academy, cool. Just called Beacon Academy.
Yeah, but not like I feel like the fighting would be so hard to do. Unless it's all CGI when the actors are doing it, then that's fine. But I'm like, it would be so hard to do.
Well, I'm curious how they're gonna do One Piece.
That I'm concerned
because
for.
Luffy,
I'm concerned.
He's rubber.
I'm scared.
So
I'm scared for all live action anything.
I know, but I feel like with RWBY, like if they did make something like, let's know your thoughts about this. If they did make something more like live action, it would. I don't think it should be called like RWBY. Maybe like RWBY and then like Beacon Academy, but it's like RWBY up top, but then Beacon Academy, and maybe
like
even if they don't want to focus on like the main girls, it could be like they could be present, but like make it focus on somebody else. Like that would be so fun to watch. That would, even if it was like a sitcom or something, like, because they could do, again, this is why this writing is so important, because it's open-ended. Like you could add so much to it, and there's so many closed-ended type of books and even shows where like you feel like you can't add anything to the universe, but the way they do RWBY, it's genius because it's like how Avatar is. You know, Avatar is the perfect example. Even like with Naruto, I feel like we were talking about the placement of Naruto. If they placed Naruto differently, it would also be like this. You know, and that's why even with Dragon Ball, you know, there's so much like you could do for these characters and expand this universe. So like I could see definitely like a musical or other things in their future. You know, and if it has been already happening already, like fan made stuff, we'd love to see it.
Yes.
Because I mean they do it with Kamen Rider.
Exactly.
They do stage plays with Kamen Rider.
Cool. Yeah.
You know, so I feel like because Kamen Rider is very action packed. That's the thing. I feel like if they filmed it like a Kamen Rider was.
But Kamen Rider started as live action.
I know.
So it's easier to do that.
And maybe if they start, like, kind of like make the production quality more like Kamen Rider rather than Marvel.
Yeah, I think that would be cool.
Because I feel like with Marvel, I feel like it's very CGI, so I feel like it would benefit RWBY, but I feel also like if RWBY has
I don't know, like sometimes I'm just so afraid of live action sometimes.
I know.
Because so many things have been ruined. Death Note.
There's just giggles at this point.
Avatar.
There's this video, okay, about Death Note, and it's like you compare and contrast from each light, and seeing when he meets Ryuk.
Oh yeah.
And you see in the anime, he's all like, "Sup," and then you see live action, he's like, "Ah, there's your brother's band! Ah!"
I kind of want to watch it because I don't. It's a show or a movie.
I think it's a show. Movie?
I gotta watch it just to make fun of it.
I know. It's like that's when I think that's a lot of times when people try to make adaptions, and I feel like now that they're trying to make so many of them, they might get smarter. I just feel like don't butcher it and just make sure that the creator is there
on
to,
board.
Yeah, because I know with One Piece, Oda is definitely on board, so he's kind of there and present. So I don't know how that's gonna be, but definitely want to watch it because One Piece is just great. But anyway, guys, just a reminder to you that a lot of RWBY stuff is going to be over on Patreon as well. We have a lot of things such as Critical Role, Vox. What else do we got? We got Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, lots of Kamen Rider, Super Sentai, Power Rangers. We have a list of reactions, which I think we definitely we should share that publicly, like so that people know what we want to do. And kind of stuff that what you can expect in the future from us that we personally want to do, and some people that are higher tiers will be recommending this. We definitely want to do things like Arthur, and the reason is because that show is iconic, and when you're watching it as when you were a kid, you don't view it as when you're an adult. there's a lot of adult jokes in there and a lot of
it's so
important
fun.
topics that we can talk about. We want to watch Pokemon. We want to watch things like Hamtaro. A lot of stuff that was on WB Kids. So if there's anything that you guys definitely want to see recommended, it might already be on that list. Sitcoms like That 70s Show or How I Met Your Mother. There's a lot of stuff that will either be like for fun or for heart to heart, like we're doing with RWBY. But we'll let you guys know about that list. Probably just put it in the description at this point. So you guys can check it out. But also support us on Patreon, support us for our merch if you would like to. Don't ever feel obligated, but again, it does help us be able to help support other independent like creators. Because here's the thing, I've seen so many, like you even see like big companies, and it's like instead of people going more towards, you know, contract workers and freelancers, a lot of people tend to go more towards just in-house, which again is fine, but at the same time, as a company, you could really be changing somebody's life.
Target, your photographers are horrible. I'm sorry if you're one of the photographers, but
Target's just
Target. Come on.
And that's the thing is like you want to be able to support other Target. Come on, you'd be able to support other like a lot of freelancers, and it's kind of sad that like they don't get enough of support. I mean, some do, some don't. But even so, like retweeting, liking, sharing could really change somebody's life.
Or using Fiverr to support creators.
There's
a lot of like artists. Lots of brilliant artists and animators on Fiverr. So if you are looking for like, because I know a lot of you are writers, if you're looking for like an art piece for your characters, go on Fiverr. There's so many like artists who have like affordable prices on Fiverr that you might not find on Twitter. Because I know a lot of people commission people off of Twitter. But Fiverr is also a great place to find people who might not actually be on social media.
And that's the thing is like as a company, we like to be able to give back and support these types of people that do freelance or like contract work and work for hire, because even with voice actors, like we have a project coming out for our upcoming comic, and it's like you could see the rates of a lot of like voice actors, and you're like, oh my god, and they take all these jobs and everything, and you got to like give them credit because sometimes they take on like 5 or 10 million roles at once, and you're just like, holy crap. So that's why it's so important, instead of just going for like the big leagues right away, if you're starting small, specifically if you are a YouTuber too, support these people, give back to them. You know, you might like somebody's art and they have millions of followers, but there might be someone that's like, hey, like we have 5 followers and you know they can have similar art styles, and it's like, why don't you go and support those people? Like that's why it's very important to us that just letting you guys know that when you support us, we are able to also support other people who might also be like, they call like starving artists or whatever. Like we want to be able to support other people as much as possible, because that's what we believe in. You know, we believe in helping other people and paying that goodwill. You know, making sure that people play a good part within community, because that's how life should be. And you have huge companies out there that are just like, oh, it's just in-house. Like, you know, have a lot of things from like Disney, you have a lot of things from like even like Warner Media, which again, like talk about that animation thing that's going on. That's crazy. Like a lot of things are very in-house, which is good and fine because you stay on brand. But at the same time, it's like, wouldn't you want to, you know,
see other talent?
That's the thing. So hopefully the future does change it, where it's like a lot of freelancers just come out and just kind of show people that, you know, we too can shine. So that's a tangent for you guys. But other than that, like, we just want to let you guys know that thank you so much for supporting our work here at All Ages of Geek. We hope you have an amazing day. You stay weird, you stay wonderful, you stay awesome. Until next video, just fangirl, family, fan person every single day. Bye! Sharing is caring. We all know that over the years of being children, and now as adults, hopefully that still applies.
If you're listening to this podcast or if you're watching this video, make sure you share it with your friends.
Get the news out there that there's a geek culture space where you can be yourself, voice your opinion, and just have a grand old jolly good time.
So do us a favor and share the links.
Yeah!